One of the great joys of being a teacher is not just getting to know your kids as learners, but as people. Before we meet at back to school night to either formally renew or begin a partnership for the coming year, I thought you'd like the chance to do the same, to get to know me, what makes me tick, and what makes our classroom keep on ticking. The first thing you have to know is that I do not believe in a one-size-fits-all education. In fact, I believe that outfitting every child with the same size of education is as ridiculous as giving every child the same size of clothing. It's educational malpractice. And for that reason, I work very hard to make sure that multiple needs are met as often as possible so that each child's unique personality and learning style can shine through, given the right tools at the right time for the right amount of success. Now, when you apply a one-size-fits-none approach to a classroom, you end up with something that I call controlled commotion. And very often, you're going to find, if you enter my classroom at any given point during the year, what might look like a symphony conductor conducting an orchestra chamber. There's lots of different people playing lots of different things, and it's my job to make sure that people are playing the right tune at the right time. And for that reason, we make sure that every child is given the right size of education, whether it's something to be read, to be discussed, to listen to, or to watch. This is the way that we ensure that every child's unique needs are addressed and met as best as possible. Now, when you apply a one-size-fits-none approach to the classroom, not only does the teacher, that'd be me, have to make sure that every child plays the right tune at the right time during the school day, it also means that what children do outside of the school day is also impacted. Well, that brings us to homework, the 800-pound gorilla, the elephant lurking in the classroom. Folks, when it comes to homework, I have a simple philosophy. Children should work smarter, not harder. You see, when you take a one-size-fits-none approach to education, that not only affects and informs what children are doing during the time that they're in school learning, that affects and informs what they're doing out of school when the learning is carried over into the home environment. And in my classroom, because no two students receive the same work at any given time for the same amount of time, the same philosophy carries over into the home environment when it comes to practice opportunities that I see for each child, enhancing, strengthening, and ultimately concretizing the work that we begin in class. And because no two students are always playing the same tune at the same time, the homework that is assigned may look completely different from one child to the next. In fact, one child may have homework and another may not. Some groups of students may have something to read, other groups may have something to watch or listen to. And that's okay, because fair isn't always equal. And what's right for one child is not always right for another. My job is to help each child play the right tune at the right time and to practice appropriately so that when they come to class, they're stronger and better able to play together. When it comes to homework, your child's assignments will very often be differentiated, just like the learning that goes on during the classroom. And for that reason, I'll very often not post homework assignments to my Akiba webpage because the assignments vary so differently student by student. What I will do is help each child learn the life skill and take responsibility of writing his or her homework down in a homework planner that he or she will carry with him from school to home and back. There are times, however, when homework, if you can call it that, is given on a whole class level, and that comes up in flipped learning. You've already had the chance to learn about flipped learning, and to get a chance to get a flavor for it, your children have as well. When it comes to flipped learning, these assignments are designed to level the playing field so that students come to class knowing a little bit about a topic before instruction even begins. To do that, I deliver video over a YouTube channel. You'll be learning about something called EduCanon pretty soon, which is a quiz-embedded way to gather analytics on student learning while they're watching the videos so that it can inform and affect what I teach during class and drive better learning outcomes for your kids. But when these flipped learning assignments are given, you'll have a chance to know about them in advance using something called Remind.com. I had a chance to show you about this before, and I want to remind you about it now. It's easy to sign up. Here are the instructions on the screen. In fact, go ahead right now, pull out your smartphone, pause me, and sign up for Remind.com so that you can be alerted whenever a new assignment is posted for Flip Learning so that you can help your child get online and get ahead with Flip Learning. Go ahead, pause me. Now that you've had a chance to sign up for Remind, I hope you'll have a chance to partner with me in this all-important way to drive better learning outcomes for your children. What I've seen over the years is that flipped learning not only helps children learn better, but it also creates a family atmosphere in which families are learning together. Learning is limitless, it's transported beyond the classroom, and it truly becomes a cooperative affair, child to parent to teacher. We are three partners, a triumvirate, working towards the same goal. I look forward to bringing you into the learning and creating an open portal for your information and your own edification, and to help you partner with your children in what he or she is learning throughout the year through flipped learning. One of the ways that we'll stay connected throughout the year is through the Akiba website, and if you haven't already, I encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to my homepage so that you can stay current with news and notes from our Judaic Studies classroom. But beyond the periodic updates that I'll share with you online, I'll also be delivering to your mailbox each and every week something I'm calling the Digital Dish, your window into our world. Through video and other dynamic content, I hope to make you a fully informed and knowledgeable partner in your child's education. There is nothing that gives me more joy or satisfaction than creating dynamic, strong relationships between the classroom and the dining room, so that what goes on in class trickles into the home, so that you and your children engage in what is truly one of the most beautiful things that I know, a shared family learning experience. There's lots of ways to stay connected throughout the year, and you can bet that I'll be connecting with you. If you'd like to connect with me, you can always try your hand at email or other social ways. Some of those ways are listed right there. I look forward to partnering with you and to getting to know you as partners in your child's education. Together, we will create an amazing year of learning for your children, here in the classroom and in your homes. Thank you for sharing your children with me this year. I can already tell it's going to be a magical year. I look forward to going into some more information with you when we meet on Tuesday night at Back to School Night. And in the meantime, feel free to reach out with any questions, comments, concerns, conundrums, clarifications, connections, anything beginning with the letter C or Q. Thanks so much for sharing your kids and for taking the time to get to know me a bit. I look forward to getting to know you and to helping your children realize the best versions of themselves.